Very good evening. You're watching Sky News at 7. Let's tell you now about research which shows that more and more people are attempting to trace their family tree. And it seems that unlocking the secrets of the past, well, it's proven to be a popular pastime and indeed a lucrative business, as Sky's Juliana Needham now reports.
Tracing our history. 11 million documents are held at the National Archives in Kew. Amongst them, the earliest records of immigrants to the UK, which have now been put online. More than half of all Britons have immigrant ancestors.
There are people here who today are famous, but who own much of their origins to their ancestors who came to Britain at the beginning of the 1800s, such as Davina McCall, Boris Johnson, Victoria Beckham.
Their relatives are listed amongst 610,000 of the first recorded immigrants. Susan Jackman's father, Malcolm, was a later immigrant to Britain. He came from Trinidad in 1953. Since his death, Susan has been trying to find out more about him. With the help of the internet and 2 trips to the Caribbean, she's managed to find the passenger list for the ship he came on, along with plenty of relatives.
Emotionally, I feel closer to my family and actually closer to my dad, because my dad never really told us about that side of the story. And what I found practically is like a sense of purpose. Like, I only know I was born in London, and yes, I originated from the West Indies, so it is a sense of belonging to me.
Susan is one of a growing number wanting to discover more about our history. At London's Olympia, the Who Do You Think You Are exhibition is in its 4th year. This is one of the world's biggest family history events. Around 15,000 people will come here this weekend. All of them wanting to find out more about their ancestors or to preserve a piece of their history. At this document scanning stand, everyone had a story to tell.
There was a bit of a scandal in the family. I've got photographs of my maternal grandparents, and I wanted to have those scanned in so that I can put these photographs away for prosperity and not be touching them.
I bought the last will and testament at an antiques fair and did some research, found that it was of a man who had died at sea, and so for 14 years I've tried to find his descendant. I have through Ancestry.com.
The internet's been fantastic. You really now can get at the touch of the button. A lot of the records that perhaps we'd have to go to archives around the country, spend a lot of time with microfilm readers and the like before.
The growing number of websites has fueled the boom in genealogy, using the most modern of technology to discover our history. Juliana Needham, Sky News.